Now then YouTube, I'm the TOFF man and welcome to a brand new day in Let's Make a Mod Pack. We are on episode 5 today guys, and I've got a couple of suggestions to go through and some comments from you guys over the past couple of episodes. I've left it a while so that I can get your guys' feedback. Apple tree. Growing well over there, nice. But yes, we are back, guys, and I want to go through some of the stuff that you've been saying in the past couple of episodes. Keep your comments and suggestions coming, guys, because they really do help, and they will help to shape this mod pack into what I would like it to be, and what we would like it to be as a community. So, starting off, firstly, with Zep Verwimp. Hunger in peaceful mode, because mobs won't spawn after I use that command, apparently. Mobs won't spawn. So, do mob... What was it? Mob... Oh no, it's game rule, isn't it? Game rule. Do mob spawning true. Okay? Game rule has been updated. We are going to switch ourselves over to peaceful, even though we're already on peaceful at this current moment in time. I do have the mod in that allows us to have food in peaceful mode. So as you can see, I'm jumping, and you can see there's a little dark kind of checkerboard pattern going on down the bottom there. And as soon as that gets over to the top, I lose half a bit of hunger. This is awesome. This is exactly what I needed. So thank you very much to Zep. And there was a couple of other people who mentioned that there was a mod as well kicking around the place for that. So thank you very much for that bit of help there. Real KC, or just call him KC as it's known in there, says do a quest line for tree farming. So why don't we HQM quest. All this will get sorted out, don't worry guys. So why don't we start by doing that. I need to go ahead and change my GUI scale at the moment because it's too big. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. So let's go and have a look. You can see we've got alcohol production, we've got cooking for blockheads, which is a really good start. But we're going to go ahead and create another set, and we're going to name this Tree Farming. Because of course forestry comes with many, many different types of trees, so does Binny's mods, and it would be absolutely fantastic to do that. Be great. Another one. And I'm sorry to do this to people, but it is going to be part of this pack. Bee farming. Bee farming. It's not going to, obviously these words are going to change. Everything's going to change like that. But we've got alcohol. We've got cooking for blockheads. We've got tree farming. We've got bee farming. We've got some other suggestions that you guys have been making as well. The next comment comes from Tuxedo Gamer. You should be able to disable the nether and end, as there's no real need for them in this pack. But, to be honest, I don't want to do that. And the main reason for that is because there are certain things that you can get from the end that, yes, I could do as a quest and I could do as a trade. May end up doing that, but for the moment, I'm just going to leave the nether and the end untouched and see what, go through the different quests that I will be doing, see what I would need from the nether, what I would need from the end before disabling the nether or the end. It might end up happening if I can do that. I'm not quite sure if I can, but if I can, it will go ahead and start happening at a later date though. So, Zetver went with another one, is to make a quest to tell people how to make an NPC, because not many people know how to use that NPC wand. So, there a quest line, or a quest, probably in something similar, I'm not sure. Let me just go ahead and create a new set, and change this to NPCs. Just so it reminds me when I'm looking at it how to actually do that, because it would be very good to do a quest like that. Now we'd have to do it in a different way, because of course it doesn't track the progress of how you're making the NPC. What I would have to do is discuss it and tell people how to do certain stuff with an NPC, with quests, but leave it so that they can hand something in, consume task. To do it when they've finished that particular part. So they could literally go through the whole thing without creating an NPC if they want, by just giving in a piece of bread every time that they try to, every time they've finished a little process of making an NPC. I don't know which way around I'm going to do it, but that's a very good idea. Thank you, Zeb. Tim Kimball and a few other people have been saying as well to make a quest for bones. And there was one comment in the next episode after that by, who was it? Dazabraf, who said to go ahead and give a bone seed and soul sand as a reward if it's not too overpowered. I don't think that's too overpowered. I think that's pretty good to get things up and moving with bones, because skeletons won't be a thing, of course, and the only other way to get bones is by farming. So it seems a good idea to go, there you go, there's some bone meal, and get yourself cracking with some stuff. Need bone meal really early on. It's one of those key ingredients, guys. So, Belgabor has said, take a look at a couple of mods, Cave World 2 and Silence Gems. Now, I took a look at Cave World 2, but I'm not quite sure if it's the same Cave World 2 mod that he's on about that I saw. It was a Japanese mod, and it added a load of caves, cave dimensions. I'm not sure if that was the mod that he was on about. I think the mod that he was on about was the one where it gave sort of like cave generation. It gave stalagmites, stalactites and stuff. I could be wrong, but Belgabor, if you're listening, let me know if that's the mod that you were on about. And I think that's a decent idea. I think that's something that we could in fact add in. Silence Gems, I've gone ahead and actually added that because it does sound very, very interesting. Let's go and take a look. And I will, I'll get to that in a second. This is Silence Gems. So you got a whole kind of customizable tools. There's a whole load of stuff that you can do with this mod. Definitely going to put it in. Give it a go. That's all we can do. Give it a crack and see what happens. So we'll get to that at some stage, but not right now. Inventory tweaks has the scroll function, as well as obviously mouse tweaks. So I'd have to disable the one from inventory tweaks to do that. Disable the rotating beam rather than just disabling the whole lot. So let's go and take a look at my map. Waypoints. Let's remove my death point. Edit. Where is it? Is it in here that I do it? Of course it is. Options, waypoints, or is it waypoint beacons? Enable the waypoint, disable the rotating beam. Okay, that is now done. So, hang on a minute. That is not now done. Stationary beam. There we go. Now you can see that there's that there. I don't mind that being there. It's not very intrusive. And I like it there. So I'm going to leave that there. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, Belgabor. And add Gendustry for bees. Don't worry, Belgabor. I would not add bees without Gendustry myself. Gendustry is in and has been for a while. What I will do is, a lot of people have been saying to me, Tough man, I need a mod list. I need a mod list. In the description below of this episode, there will be a mod list of what there is. And there will be from now on as well. I'm going to put that mod list in every single episode so that you guys can see it. And you can see what there is to play with, you can see what kind of suggestions to make, and so on and so forth. But carrying on, Zelia Tosema says Ancient Warfare allows working water wheels and windmills. I do know this. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and put Ancient Warfare in so much, because it looks visually very good. Like I said, this pack, I don't want to have something hidden. I want you to be able to see plants being grown, plants being harvested. I want you to see things happening rather than, just technology, shove it in a machine, it does its business, it comes out the other end into a chest. You don't see anything going on. I would like it so that you can see everything. We've got immersive engineerings and assemblers and stuff like that. I would love to be able to show you them, which I will do, going on further on down the line. Virilia Tristare, Hunger Overhaul for more food fun? I'm not so sure. I want to add in Hunger Overhaul. I know it allows you to customize your, what happens with your hunger, but hunger is not necessarily the problem. I don't want hunger to be a massive factor of this pack. Although Spice of Life has been added, it just means that you eat more of the produce of which you're growing for the quests that you're going to be given. So, for example. And it gives you an incentive to make pies, pizzas, bread, toast, all the different types of food that you can, rather than just, here's a quest, look, there's some pizza, go ahead and make some pizza. It would just make it easier to do it like that. But Hunger Overhaul, I'm not sure if it's such a good thing to add. I haven't added it at the moment, but I'm not so sure about that. I will keep my eye on that. Redbird, replace son with child in the story. That was my mistake. I do apologise. In the story here, you've had your makes me hello son. Of course, I'm talking directly to me there, and I'm a bloke. But I forget that this is a mod pack that, of course, women will be playing as well. So it would be, hello child would be a much better way of doing that. So I would definitely change that. Start with a book outlining your thoughts on how to play the pack. That is not a bad idea. Redbird, not a bad idea at all. I think it would be a really decent thing to have, because a lot of this requires role play, requires something that the HQM can't do. And I think that a book, putting a book in there, maybe adding FTB utilities, because it gives you that little book thing on the side there. Maybe adding something like that would help towards doing something like that. And the forestry biome compass may work to find a desert biome. So the biome compass, of course, is added in, and I totally forgot about this. Whoops. Where is it? Biome Finder, is it called? What is it called? There is something that you can get that will allow you to find biomes, but I can't remember what it is. Habitat locator, there it is. So current biomes, you can try and find something that would be desert-wise, which is not a bad idea. How do we craft one of these? Bronze, of course, and redstone. I haven't got any bronze or redstone at the moment. So we've only got a few comments left, guys. Don't worry, I will be doing stuff, and I will be continuing this episode. I will get that farm done and dusted so that you guys can see how it works. I'm just going through some of the comments and suggestions, because it seems, you guys have put your effort into using these comment sections. So I really want to try to get, my opinions across with what you're saying. So Black Bog Dragon. Make an economy. So reward for completing a quest gives currency, which will then allow you to trade in for whatever is needed. If you've played a mod pack called Ferret Business, that does something very similar, I think, if I remember correctly. So you could make the quests repeatable and make supply lines, so you will be getting money all the time for these repeatable quests that are happening, which is not a bad idea. This is what we're trying to do. This is what we're attempting to do, is create a working farm that will give us money, that will give us stuff so that we can make the farm bigger and better going along the route. So not a bad idea there, Black Bog Dragon. John Parker says 2 questline ideas: Museum of Museum of Agriculture. Definitely going to be slapping this on. I'll show you why in a second. So let's create that. The Museum of Agriculture. There we go. And also the Farmers Market, which goes on to what Black Bog Dragon was saying in the previous one. And we'll leave the Museum of Agriculture there for the moment. What I'm going to go ahead and do is just create another set. And what I'm going to call it is Market/Trade. Just to remind myself that I'll need something in my quest book to be able to do that with. Glitch Reaper says, not worried about bones, worried about string. Well, if you watched last episode, Glitch Reaper, if you're worried about string, don't be worried about string, because, of course, we do have cotton plants. We do have cotton seeds that you can get through Pam's Harvest Craft. But we've also got immersive, immersive engineering's these things here. They will allow you to create string as well, although you will need to get quite a big farm of them to be able to go ahead and do that. But it's worth doing it. It's worth doing it. That will get you the string, so don't worry too much about that. Turtle Game says, wow, swearing. Now, I've got to apologise straight off the bat here for that one, because I didn't mean... This is a channel where the swearing just doesn't happen, okay? So that was my bad on my behalf. I do apologise, and I hold my hands up for that. So the next episode then, Gentle Crabfish said, add Rotary Craft, Reactor Craft, and Chromatic Craft. I don't really want to add any of them because it's too much technology for me. What we want to do, we're farmers. We're not scientists, so I don't want to add in too much tech, which is why I haven't added in any of thermal expansion whatsoever. Glitch Reaper said there is a mod with a built-in economy called Millionaire. I do know of this mod. It is very laggy, very buggy, and it's really not something that I want to add into this pack. I don't think Millionaire would help this pack. I want players to grow their own settlements, and with the use of ancient warfare. If I choose to go ahead, down that route, I think it would be a decent route to go down. The other thing is with Millionaire. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be doing a predetermined map yet either. So I might be doing just a normal map with, like already set up NPCs and stuff like that. It would be decent if I could do something like that. But there's a lot of work that's going to go into that, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. We'll have to see. And Abraxin says storage drawers could be useful. Don't worry, storage drawers are already in. That's the only form of storing items that I've got other than chests at this current moment in time. So, 15 minutes, guys, of your comments. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really good to see you guys getting involved in this mod pack. Really, really good. Keep them comments and suggestions coming. But for now, guys, it is time to get on with what we were doing last episode. And I'm going to create myself a little farm with our own NPC and our own worker to do the stuff. So we've got our worker. We already have this guy. What I'm going to go ahead and do is plant him. Yes, that's right. I'm going to plant him. Just going to put him down there. Now he's going to say, oi, 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 I ain't got any food. Don't you worry about it, worker. Don't you worry about it. Now, I don't know if they take modded food, so we'll have to test this right now. Oh, there's my bone seed. I do need a soul sand, actually, given to me, because it's going to be a quest in the future. But where are you? Modded food. Do I not have any berries or anything at the moment? I don't think I do, Ah, well, there's some food here, look. I don't want to give him an eggplant. It's my only eggplant. Let me have a look. Tomato. Hey, worker. Now then. Now then, me. You've already... That signature means he wants food. The one with the red, circle around it means that he doesn't have a town hall. We need a town hall. This is where you plant your food so that this guy can eat the food. Now, he took the food, but I'm not sure if he's eating it. We'll have to take another look. I put all my food in here, actually. That's a good point. Let's get him a bamboo shoot. You can eat that. But all of these, there's 2 peas there, there's a bit of rye. Let's see if this guy can live off any of these. See, something is taking the food. Either that or it's just deleting it. But this guy is still hungry. I'm not entirely sure, guys. Let me get some bread, because I know bread works. Because this will affect what kind of farm I will need to do first. Oh, I've run out of food myself here, look. There's bread. Oh, look, now his little thing's gone. I don't know if it's because they were little tiny bits of food. Maybe putting something like buns or burgers or something like that in here will help him out. But anyway, we've got our worker. Hello, worker. We're going to give you a hoe. So you're going to be a farmer now. That is going to be we're going to call him Farmer Giles, because why not? Hello, Farmer Giles. Okay, this guy needs a farm. Now, in the previous episode, I did tell you that I needed to go ahead and craft one. I do already have one ready to craft. So we've got some spruce wood planks, we've got the wooden gear set, we've got an iron hoe and a chest, and that gives us a crop farm. We're not finished yet, guys. We are nowhere near finished yet. I'm just going to do a little farm over here. So I'm going to plant this down right there. We've got a little box now. This guy's going to come over here. He's going to start doing something. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there we go. Look, there we go. He's doing that. Now the only thing is we are going to need some water. So let's go ahead and we need to eat first and foremost though. So let me slap some food into there. And where's my bouquet? My bouquet is somewhere around here. There it is. The sugarcane is spreading nicely. I know you guys were telling me off about the fact that I didn't just allow him to, just spread normally. So there we go. Now that is going to do its business. Brilliant. That's going to become a little farm for us. Once he's done that, I'm going to start putting some... Oh, the dirt's gone into there. We don't want that one. This one needs resources. So we're going to start putting some seeds into there for bread. If I can find the seeds, there we are. Farmer Giles, you have work to do. There you are. You've got some seeds in there. So that once he's ploughed the ground, he will then start planting the seeds. Now, it's very slow at the moment, but as, you know, that little thing there is his skill. I'm pretty sure that's his skill. So as his skill goes up, and what kind of tool you give him, we've only given him a stone one, it kind of determines how fast he will work, which isn't very fast at the moment. But, guys, we've got somebody who is now going to plant food, going to harvest food, going to do all of that stuff for us. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I got distracted there from a phone call. Farmer Giles, why you no work? All the time you was wanting to eat. Come on, stop it. So he's planted some of these, but unfortunately he's run out of food. He needs feeding. So why don't we go ahead and grab a few bits and bobs from over here. I'm pretty sure carrots work. Could be wrong. I'm pretty sure carrots work. Everything from vanilla should work. So potatoes should be absolutely fine. As long as they're not poisonous. Should be brilliant. Let's go and take a look and put them into the town hall block so that this guy can start eating. There we are, look at that. Now he's off, doing his stuff again, and growing us some lovely wheat. Let me go ahead and make some more bread for him. Oh, there's a bit of wheat. I think it should be in there, but it isn't. Farmer Giles, you have no home, I know. I'm so sorry. Oh well, never mind. So let's go to sleep ourselves so that this guy can get on with his work. But this is basically what I would like to see. And of course, what I would usually do is, you know, build a little bit of a farming area for this guy, build him a little house so he knows where to go home, and so on and so forth. We can set home, but we want to leave him doing that. But you know, planting us some seeds, getting us some more wheat. That is exactly what we want this guy to do. Much better, you know, an automation for this kind of pack that I want to do. This is a much better automation. Either that or the forestry farms. You know, that's the only tech that we have, is the engines that we've got from forestry. So if we look at the engines, guys, you can see we've got peat-fired engine, biogas engine, and clockwork engine from forestry. So until we get into immersive engineering, but immersive engineering is kind of like old school technology. Do you know what I mean? It's like big machines. They're not like little blocks or ME systems or anything like that. We can get away with immersive engineering, whereas we can't so much with thermal expansions machines and pulverizers and stuff like that. I think it's much better, and we can see things moving a lot more in immersive engineering. Look at him, just walking around nonchalantly. Yeah, I'm looking at you, boy. Yes, I'm looking at you. So we can go and do some more research if we so wish, but that is literally what I wanted to do for the moment with advanced warfare. We need that book out of there though to do this. Let's pop that into there. So we can see what we can do. Learnable research. Invention is one of them. I want to actually do that. So we need some more string. Oh my goodness. We need more string, guys. We need more string. We need charcoal, sticks, and torches. Not too hard. Let's go and grab that stuff. Let's get a load of sticks while we're here. Right. Just needed 12. Oops. There we go. There's 12 sticks. We need 4 torches, of which I've already got. Let's put them over there. Charcoal, of course. Do we have any charcoal? We've got coal, but I don't think we've got much in the way of charcoal. I don't want to use my jungle wooden blocks there. Oak wood seems good. 4 pieces of that. Some food for me. Ah, lovely. Good stuff. So we make the charcoal. What else? String. String. Quite a lot of string that we need, guys. That's okay, because we've got plenty of industrial hemp. Should have enough for 3 pieces. Brilliant. Oh, I can't actually turn that into a seed, can I? Because I wanted there's one more little bit that I need to do to make some string. To make another thing, but never mind. Oh, we've got one here. So we've got some cotton up here as well. Let's go to here and start making ourselves some string. There's 4 pieces of string already, and that is, oh, look at this, rolling in string, rolling in it. So 1, 2, 3. Oops, wrong one. 12 torches. They don't need to be in exactly the same place, quite obviously, but I'm going to do that anyway. And there we go. Now it's going to learn invention. And no idea what invention does for us. Let's find out. Invention. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right, now we should know what invention does for us. Maybe it just unlocks another part, because I'm not seeing much more. Engineering is next. We've got farming, of course. Farming is something that I do want to do. So we've got 12 wheat, 3 string, 24 sticks this time. Just need the 1 more. That's 28 sticks, but never mind. And 12 wheat, which of course we've just turned it into all of the things that we needed. So we've got no wheat left to go ahead and harvest. So I can't actually physically do that at this moment in time, which doesn't surprise me one bit. But look at this, the farm is growing well. I'm going to grab myself a soul sand, because what we're going to do, I think what we'll do in the first steps category, creating useful stuff, is we will go ahead and create another one. We will move this to an area after the farming. There we go. I will require that one to be done before this one is done. And let's go ahead and do this. So, bones. That's great. What a name. Bones. Getting bones. Not really going to do much on there, guys. I will sort this out at some stage, but what I want to do, the reward is going to be, of course, bone seed. Okay. And also soul sand. There we go. So we can start growing some bone seed. And that is what it's going to be. So we want to also change the item that's on here to bones. Bone. There we go. And there we go. We've got the access to bones now. So what would usually happen is I would, in fact, have got myself this. So I'm going to just go and grab myself a piece of soul sand. Cheat mode. Just the 1 piece. And now we've got some soul sand to plant our bone seed on top of. Did I actually get myself one? At some stage. I'm pretty sure I did it to test it, but I don't know if I deleted it again afterwards. Well, never mind. We've got it now. That's the main thing. So, with that being said, I think we can go ahead and plant this bone seed somewhere. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to plant that on top of there. I don't know if it reacts to bone meal, as you know, normal crops do, but we'll find out. Now what you can do as well with this, guys, is you can see we've got the sides here. We can change the sides and bits and bobs, but we'll get to that later on. But what we can change how big this farm is. We can make it smaller, or we can make it bigger. But to make it bigger, we need to put upgrades into this particular block to make the farm bigger itself. String would be a good farm to get right now, but this guy doesn't run off thin air. He needs food as well as I do. Do apologise, guys. Been ill recently, which is why you haven't seen as many videos as you usually would. But here we are. We've done it, guys. That is pretty much all I wanted to do for this whole episode, was just build that farm. Now we've built that farm, he will go and get some food for us, but I do want to make another farm at some stage to, and I believe that this guy, if you give him a work order, upkeep order, he will go ahead and do 2 different farms at the same time. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's how it works. We'll have to figure it out as we go along, guys, because I want another one to do the industrial hemp or the cotton. One of the 2, I'm not sure. This one does have agricraft support. But what I need is a lot of seeds. I need a lot of seeds to fill this before I do that, because you don't get the seeds back. It just harvests the thing, and you don't get any seeds for it. So I need a full load of seeds before I do that. I will leave that running though. But guys, comments, suggestions, all that stuff in the description below. Next episode, I think what we'll do is start making some work on some of the other quests that we've got going. Cooking for blockheads is probably next. We'll start work on that kind of quest line going on there, and we'll start using some of the stuff. But I need to go mining. I need to go ahead and get myself some materials and so on and so forth. But we will do that next episode. Until then, guys, I've been the TOFF Man. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.